Hello, and welcome back to Dynasty Warriors Origins. In the last episode, I'll keep it real, it's been a little bit. I don't remember what we did last episode. The last thing I remember was fighting Lu Bu, but I don't think that was the last episode. No, okay, we defeated Lu Bu, and then we had to go shut down Liu Bei. Yeah, and now we're, I think, turning our attention towards Yuan Shao. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so, anyways, we got this letter now. Jun Yu, an invitation to my manor. Excuse the letter, Nonary. This is Jun Yu. Would you like to come visit my manor? You must pardon my tactless and inelegant words, as I'm having to write this impromptu between tasks. In fact, I still have a fair amount of work waiting for me. If you would be so gracious, could you come by the war room? I eagerly await your arrival. Okay, I did do a bunch of grinding. Really, I was just like trying to test the limits of my whatchamacallit, or trying to see if there's anything I could do to make it stutter. I think it has something to do with OBS, because I played for almost 2 hours and I experienced no stuttering, but it's so inconsistent because...
Oh, pardon my manners.
Hang on.
I was so deep in thought that I'd forgotten our plans to meet.
You seem busy.
Yes. To tell you the truth, I haven't had even a moment to rest. Matters of war have been left to Lord Shunyo, Jashu, and Goja. That leaves the task of governing Shu in my hands. I must also be vigilant against agents of Yuan Shao, interfering with domestic affairs. And the recent incident is yet to be fully dealt with.
You mean...
Yes. The attempt made on Lord Cao Cao's life, at the behest of the Emperor himself. Truth be told, we had considered the possibility, but not so soon. It seems the Emperor feels threatened by our leader's power. Should a mere retainer be allowed to attain more power than the Emperor? This is a matter that we must now carefully consider. There are many issues at hand, but for now, I must remain focused on protecting our leader.
You must take time to rest.
Yes, you're right. I cannot deny the wisdom of your words. Perhaps it's fatigue taking its toll on me. But I find that my ability to focus is beginning to fray. The other day, I was out negotiating with officials and handling government affairs, all without noticing that my hat had caved in. The funny thing is that later I actually saw the ministers all walking together with their hats caved in the exact same way. I couldn't believe how quickly my carelessness had become a fashion statement. I suppose all I can do now is wait for it to go out of style.
The dark side of fame.
No, well, perhaps that is it. I am grateful for their respect, but now I feel even more embarrassed. I'd like for you to keep all this to yourself. Let it be our little secret. Be that as it may, I am glad that we have made plans to meet later. If I am to rest, I would very much like it to be with you at my side. Now, shall we make our way to my estate? Please forgive me if I fall asleep on the way.
So yeah, there's just no consistency, because I'll have OBS running, I'll have it, recording.
Found myself a job.
I would be doing everything that I normally do, and sometimes it'll stutter, and then I'll just be grinding offline or off camera, and I'll just be wandering the overworld,
So cool.
and then it'll just start to die, and so I'm just like, I'm at a loss. I don't know what it is, but thankfully It only happens in the overworld. It doesn't happen like in battles or anything. So anyways, what's up, G? How doing?
I see Cao Cao's old habits are back in force. He's been trying this way and that to bring Guan Yu under his command. They say he's given him all sorts of treasures, even the fabled red hair.
That's awfully generous.
It's a familiar sight. Cao Cao loses all restraint when he encounters talent. But he's a true hero now, trying to rule over the realm. And a great hero becoming overzealous over a single officer is a problem. I doubt Guan Yu would change allegiances over mere flattery. And if I'm right, the enemy just gained another weapon. I just hope it doesn't come back to haunt us later.
What perfect timing! Lord Cao Cao has called for you. We must hurry.
I have a question. Were you close to Guan Yu?
We've been friends for a long while.
Oh, I see. Guan Yu is a man of integrity. Imagine he will want to return to Liu Bei's side. But it would be a shame if such talent were lost along with Liu Bei's life. If possible, I would like him to join my forces. I had hoped that if you knew him well, you might be able to think of a way to win him over.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's possible.
So even you cannot think of a way to bring him over to our side. If he wishes to return to Liu Bei no matter what, then perhaps we must make sure that is no longer an option. Before anything else, I want to know what Guan Yu is thinking. The moment our army has a chance to rest, I'd like you to find that out for me.
What? You're asking if I want to continue serving Lord Cao Cao? Certainly. He has been incredibly generous and has treated Liu Bei's family well. That is a debt I must repay in full before I leave. But I do not intend to stay here long. I will leave as soon as I know where my brother has gone. I, Guan Yu, will stand with Liu Bei until my death. That is an oath I will not break.
You cannot work with Cao Cao?
That is not the issue. My loyalty is with Liu Bei. Simple as that. Liu Bei is weaker than Lord Cao Cao. A cause for concern in some ways, I admit. Whenever he sees others suffering or in misery, he is driven to help them, heedless of logic. Because of that, we, and Liu Bei himself, have had to endure countless hardships. Some may see that as foolishness. Others may jeer, calling it a lack of principle. But Liu Bei knows the suffering of the people. He knows the cries of the destitute who lack the power to act. I believe that is the quality necessary to bring an end to these times of war. Forgive my prattle, but those are my thoughts in full. I presume you came here at Lord Cao Cao's behest to see where I stand. If you would, please tell him that I am sorry.
Lord Guan Yu,
I hear that Lord Liu Bei is still missing. I cannot imagine how that must feel. But I am happy that I could fight alongside you once more. And I say that in earnest.
I cannot thank you enough for saving my life and the lives of my brother's family.
No need. The loss of a warrior such as yourself would be a loss to the entire realm. You said the same to me once.
Zheng Liao,
I echo that sentiment. Lord Guan Yu, you are worthy of our respect, and I am glad we could speak once more.
Lord Shi Huang,
My training with you was my salvation when I lost my way. At the risk of sounding presumptuous, I hope our presence here eases your suffering even a little.
Aye. We may have different reasons and circumstances, but we are all warriors climbing the same peak. If we train and continue to better our minds and bodies, a path may one day present itself.
I am beyond grateful to both of you. Let us spar, that I may reforge my wavering mind.
Nothing would bring me more joy.
Okay. Just making sure there's no one. Okay. We did raise this to level 2, and I got a pretty cool accessory from that.
Yuan Shao's forces gathered around Baima greatly outnumber our own. They must be trying to quash our potential strategies with sheer numbers.
Be that as it may, any commander who would lead such a massive army is bound to let his hubris get the better of them. We must discover and strike at where they have been negligent. The question is how?
Send a small force to ambush them? No. It would be but a momentary diversion against an army that large. Though if we can separate their forces, we may be able to take them down one group at a time.
Separate them how? I doubt Yuan Shao would be easily fooled.
If one wants to catch a catfish sleeping at the bottom of a pond, one must use valuable bait.
Bait?
Very well. I will join the assault. Then even Yuan Shao will panic and send his army.
Battle of Baima and Yanjin.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
This town has gotten big.
For the sake of Lord Tao Tao's rule. For my family.
Okay. One more. I gotta get some more. Alrighty. Let's do this.
Let's begin.
This will be our first engagement with Yuan Shao. Jiashu, Junyo, tell us your plan for the encounter.
Yes.
Sure, I'll take it from here. Yuan Shao has moved his army southward from Haibei with the intention of subjugating Lord Cao Cao and claiming the land for himself. And they plan on starting with Baima Castle. The army surrounded the place and they're practically champing at the bit to get in. That's why we'll take out their commander, Yan Liang. Protecting Baima will assure our victory right at the outset of this fight. We're obviously done for if we lose Lord Cao Cao, so this plan turns that logic on its head. Lord Cao Cao will be acting as decoy, drawing the enemy away from the castle toward Yanjin. Sorry, excuse me. As their encirclement breaks, a detachment will come cut down Yan Liang. I'd say Lord Zhang Liao and Lord Guan Yu are the right men for the job. Understood. I shall commit the totality of my strength to the task, and I shall use this battle to repay the hospitality Lord Cao Cao has shown me. Even spread thin, the enemy has overwhelming numbers in Baima. A surprise attack would work well to whittle them down. But to keep Yuan Shao's forces around the castle unaware of our approach, we'll have to dispose of any foes on the road with the utmost haste.
Yes.
Shall be done. To ensure a successful ambush, we must also assail Yanjin with considerable forces. To pull this off on both fronts, our reinforcements must be accurate and adaptable. We're expecting a lot from you on that front, Nanri. I'll do what I can. With your help, our success is all but assured. That's the extent of our strategy, Lord Cao Cao. I will return the floor to you. Indeed. The battle against Yuan Shao has only just begun. We must start off strong to gain and maintain the upper hand.
Listen.
I am ready to put my life on the line to win this battle. I hope I can count on all of you to do the same. Okay. If I go as Zhang Liao, I get to hang out with Guan Yu. We'll go with Guojia. I am gonna switch out my items. So that'll increase your morale. Source bravery. Go to put down. Oh, we're about to master that. Okay. There we go. All right, let's do this.
With me here, I suppose our victory is all but assured.
Now go.
Now let us go. This first battle will be ours.
I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Baima Castle.
Don't hold back. Those are Cao Cao's forces, headed for Baima Castle. I have to warn Lord Yin Liang. We'll offer our aid.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise.
Okay, yeah, I can already see. Because they aren't chasing it at all. That's going to have to be me. Okay, we're going to restart. Yeah, I had a feeling that might happen.
Even with such an eminent
Okay, we're going to have to catch him, like, right from the get-go. Okay, yeah, so we need to go with Zhang Liao. Did any of my stuff save? Yep, okay. Alright, let's do this.
Victory on the battlefield is worth any cost.
Now go. I will act as bait and lure away their main force. You take a detached force to drive through the gap and relieve Weimar Castle.
Ooh, that was pretty cool.
Those are Cao Cao's forces? Headed for Weimar
Yeah, I
Castle?
could just see him on the mini map. He was just fucking booking it. Get over here, boy.
If they inform the main force of our position, we will lose the advantage of surprise. Quickly, pursue them.
Now we must
We will keep the enemy at bay. You must hurry to Lord Yenliang's side. March forward.
We have received word that Cao Cao himself is headed for Yanjin. We cannot let this opportunity go to waste. We shall send our troops to target him. We march at once! Take this!
Alright, there we go.
Has been defeated.
It appears we have evaded detection by the enemy from now. We will continue our advance swiftly and silently.
The enemy officer
Lord Cao
has
Cao's
been
remembrance
defeated.
makes him an excellent decoy. Just look at the size of the force they've sent after him. With this many of their soldiers here, Binder should be relatively unguarded. Our test territory is to do all that we can to protect Lord Cao Cao.
The strength of Yuan Shao's forces lies in their inexhaustible numbers. They seem to be pouring out from the fort in an endless stream. We should first focus our efforts on taking the fort. That will force them to change their strategy.
Now advance! The ambush is about to begin. We must act as one. Their numbers matter not, for I will never falter. With wisdom and courage, there is always a path to victory. Begin advancing! Got this! Take this! Behold,
The enemy officer
marching to our
has
aid.
been defeated.
This will be enough to break the siege. Stand strong. Our victory is imminent. I only Cao Cao
The enemy
a
officer
great debt of gratitude.
has been defeated.
This battle is my chance to repay it with my blade. You think you are still enough? You're evenly matched. The real battle starts here.
The time is right. Go.
Did the enemy do better than that?
Taking the fort in Yenjin? Cut off our reinforcements. We must reclaim it. And I think this...
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The resistance is futile. Let's start the advance.
Tables.
Let's start the advance. Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is too good to be true. The enemy's massive force is beginning to crumble all on its own.
We are providing aid in this battle in accordance with our pledge to the people of the North. However, seeing as Cao Cao is loyal to the Han court, we have no objections to taking his life.
Who the fuck are you? Alright, I feel like I need to go deal with that one. Alright.
There is not a strategist alive that can best me in battle.
corrupt throne to satisfy your endless avarice. Chaos has stricken the land, and the tears of the weak pool at the feet of the Emperor. That is why you must be eliminated. To bring peace.
I do not know who you are or from where you hail. You seem to be driven by a strong conviction.
Could be. Better ready yourself. That's not possible.
Yeah, who the fuck are you?
Let's get serious.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Better ready yourself.
We're about to lose. There must be something I can do.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright. Who needs help where? Junyo is over there.
You must be.
There must be something I can do.
Okay, I thought I just saw someone else need help. Okay. Try and get over there as quick as we can.
I must leave the rest to you.
My ambition cannot be stopped.
Let's start the advance.
Alright, man, just in time.
When you're by my side, I feel empowered. I ask for your assistance.
You should stop here to assess the situation.
That was an impressive effort.
The enemy
Okay.
officer
I enjoyed just watching you out there.
I can't hold on much longer. We need a way through.
I'm starting to get fatigued at this rate.
Okay, there's Junyo.
It's you who has come to my aid. I would choose no other.
That's one more stepping stone on my path to true might. Let's start the advance.
Come on.
What a predicament. Even so, I shall not abandon hope.
I regret that I must implore you for aid like this. But your presence sets my mind at ease.
The enemy
Okay, y'all hurry up with that base. I'm gonna go start the ambush with Cao Cao.
I have conquered this area.
Let's start the advance.
Alright, let's do this, Cao Cao.
The time is right. We should attack now.
That was much too close. I will forever remember this favor.
Take this. Incredible skill. The enemy
I cannot
officer
tear my eyes
has been
away.
defeated.
Alright.
Take this.
Tables full. Adapt. Normally, one seeks to overcome their opponent on the battlefield through superior resources. You, on the other hand, depend on your wits and courage. You may be my enemy, but I do admire your will to fight. You might even call me intrigued by it.
Them all getting beaten by Cao Cao's wealth. Show everyone how it's done.
Woo! Alright, we finally got that large force to disband.
Spectacle. Still, thank you for your help.
Approach the situation poorly.
Jesus.
You appear when you're most needed. That is a talent in itself.
God damn.
Underestimated the enemy's force.
Things are looking bad. But I refuse to consider this settled.
Where's Guojia?
You have saved me. After this is finished, I shall be sure to thank you properly.
Must find a way to overcome this situation.
This is brutal. I don't know how much more I can take. Got this. Let's get serious.
Oh, I'm gonna lose Yujin. Woo!
Thank you.
Oh, we got him.
To save me. Help me be free from this predicament.
You weren't able to leave me in danger, were you? You truly are one
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy forces at Yanji
The enemy officer
greatly diminished.
has been defeated.
We will finish them off in one final assault.
Oh my goodness.
Take this.
I think I've reached my limit. The best I can do is live on to fight another day.
Good God, this fight.
I believe in you. Hard work has borne fruit. The enemy officer
can show what
has been defeated.
capable of.
Oh my goodness. Thank God.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Sorry about that, Zhang He.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall retreat and fight another day.
Hang on.
One of Yuan Shao's greatest
Woo.
fighters. Any who believe themselves worthy may test their might against me.
I see it.
You are bad. So your bravery isn't without justification.
Let's end this.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Why did it happen?
Whew. Goodness gracious. Alrighty. Holy shit. That was a tough battle.
When Shao has fallen. This is not possible. What on earth happened?
Forward. Everyone, follow me.
Now advance.
Ah, the hell with that. I'm not taking that.
one of Lord Yuan Shao's greatest warriors. You really think you have what it takes to fight?
This is probably one of the best battle arts in the game. The fucking fire.
Just begun.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Holy shit. My god, that was close.
I have been bested. How can this be?
That one where they're endlessly charging, that is brutal. That is a brutal one to deal with.
Take this.
I could foresee losing either Yan Liang or Wen Shou, but for both to have been slain, you fought well this time, Cao Cao. But this brings you no closer to matching our might. In the end, there can only be one victor, and that will be me!
Winning the first battle bodes very well for our side, but overcoming their greater numbers will prove to be difficult. This is not where we will strike the final blow. We will pull our forces back for now.
Hey. Yeah, I said I did a little bit of grinding. Go ahead and get, yeah, and then unlock this final bit down here. There it is.
This was a great victory, and it is owed to your wisdom and strength.
We are humble, but it is not yet over, my lord.
Aye. We've swatted away some of their troops, but the flow of the battle has not yet shifted. It looks like Yuan Shao is continuing his march south. They will overrun us if we do not intercept them.
To defeat a large army, we must first take advantage of the terrain. We will draw back the front line to Guandu. There, we shall make our stand against Yuan Shao.
Did someone call for me?
Zuluan, it's been too long. So it really was you. I never would have expected this. But why didn't you tell me where you were?
Who are you?
What are you saying, Zuluan? Don't tell me you've forgotten who I am. You won't answer? Or maybe you can't. Then it's true. You really have forgotten everything. Well, I suppose I should have known. If you had your memories, you wouldn't have allied yourself with Cao Cao, the usurper of the Han. You have forgotten your mission, your ideals, and the promises you made, and now you're floating aimlessly through life. Yet even so, you are unable to escape your fate as a guardian of peace. You submit to a higher power and act as a weapon for them, just as you did as a guardian of peace once before. Though this seems even more pitiful, Juha, What did she say to you in the end?
Juha.
Did she tell you to forget everything and live on? Or to pursue true peace?
I can't remember.
If you can't remember, then let me remind you. Juha is dead. You were there when it happened. And now you're living a carefree life, free from any memory of her death. Perhaps that is the greatest insult of all. Remember, Zuluan!
Are you crying? Go, Ziluan. Down your own path. Are you crying? I'm fine. Go, Ziluan. Down your own path.
I thought you had both died. I never imagined. I thought I was alone.
This is Bailuan.
Maybe I was being foolish, desperately clinging to a past that will never return. I have some advice for you, Zuluan. If you insist on following the Han and allying with Cao Cao, then I will not hesitate to stand against you once more. You must remember who the Han are to us. Well, the point may be moot if Cao Cao is crushed by Yuan Shao in the next battle. I look forward to seeing him struggle.
Man, I'm hella confused now. Okay, so like, where am I at? Why am I missing from the screen? Anyways, so Bailuan is the kid, was supposed to be the head of the next chief. And he's the one who told us that basically the Han was dying and that we shouldn't just blindly follow them anymore. But now here he is in full support of the Han, want to go against Cao Cao. Also, he said that stand against us like we did once more. That implies that he went against us at some point. When would that have been? Because in all of our flashbacks, he has been on our side. Also, in all of our flashbacks, like how long ago did this happen? Because he's grown up now, assuming this is the same Bailuan. I'm so confused now. Ooh. Go with that. Actually, we'll go with that. Huh.
The scars left by Luibu's assault truly.
Yeah, I'm just so confused. Alright, well, let's do this real quick. I mean, I guess it'll be explained, but like... What?
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
This location is too valuable to be taken. Fortify our defenses, comrades!
Alright, well, we'll just take these bases real quick.
Turn the table. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm just so incredibly confused now. Because if this is the same Biolon, if I'm remembering right, in the flashback, he was just talking about how we should just no longer blindly support unless, like, the attack on the village was so traumatic that he feels compelled to because he lost everything. Alright, now let's go back towards the center. Oh man, this would have been perfect for the spear.
Officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Waiting for this. Take that. Take this. You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. Looking rough. Looking rough. Whoa. Whoa. Looking rough. I see it. Looking rough. Tables amazing. You are swift. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Take this. Let's give it to them. Looking rough. Time to attack. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright.
That one is the key to turning the tide. Begin pursuit immediately. The enemy officer has been defeated. How could I? The enemy officer has been defeated. Turn the table. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Bring him down. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Let's get serious. Looking rough.
In here.
The moment is come. End is here. All my might. Whoa. You gotta be quicker. Take this.
Ah, I blocked and canceled it out.
Let's get serious. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
So there's got to be something else I'm still not remembering. Stone throw. Okay.
For the sake of Lord.
So I'm gonna guess that no matter what, Bylon is always against you, no matter who you choose to support. Yeah, let's work on Spear next.
Even with such an eminent family.
Alright, what's up, Wanha?
Juha. I see. I had been wondering who she was, and why she chose to help you. It may be that the Juha you saw was a mirage, created by your own sense of guilt. That seems to be the logical conclusion.
That can't be. Because, like, it's not just that she showed up. Like, someone was using... Didn't one of the times that she helped us out, she literally called out to us by using the incense? Or am I just remembering wrong?
Ziluan, I believe now is the time for you to face the real Juha. You should figure out what it was that all of you staked your lives to accomplish. You, Juha, Bailuan, and all of the Guardians of Peace.
But how would I do that?
Don't you think you're underestimating me, Ziluan? I think you ought to place a little more faith in me. The key to unlocking your past is most likely the incense used by the Guardians of Peace.
When did you...
Well, while you've been off fighting, I've been busy myself. Very busy, in fact. However, I'm afraid the truth is crueler than you might imagine, Ziluan. I would understand if you wish to avoid learning the truth. That too is a valid choice. But if you do decide you want to unravel your past, it would be my duty as a doctor to offer my full assistance. That said, we had best try out the incense first of all. I will be rather embarrassed if it doesn't help you remember anything.
Well, normally this is where I'd end the episode, but we can't end it there, right?
A few who can.
So you remember, we fought the government forces that came to purge our village and were cut down. And now, you know, I am but a fragment of your memory, a mirage from your past, born of your deep, painful regret over having survived that day. I think this will probably be the last time you'll see me. You do not need me anymore. Because now, you remember it all. The dreams we shared, the path we chose, the hopes that I passed on to you. I made my own choices, my own decisions. I lived my life without regrets. Feeling guilty for our deaths only cheapens our resolve. So please, do not blame yourself anymore. From this point on, do not let your desire to atone for your past shape your future. Instead, be guided by your will to see your choices through. Now, go forth. You do not need to look back at us anymore.
Watch over me.
Of course. I always will. Ziluan. take care of Bailuan for us?
Good. It seems you were able to remember Chuha. That success is a weight off my mind. You did well. I officially pronounce you cured, which means my work is complete. Yes, there is nothing more to be done.
What will you do now?
Well, I haven't really decided just yet. That's sad. I've always thought of visiting the land where my father studied medicine. Perhaps now is the time. As for you, Ziluan, you will be fine without me. Now that you know who you are, you're free to live your life as you wish.
But I still need my doctor.
My, how you've changed. Ziluan, you're nothing like you were when we first met. The old you would have never said such a thing. Back then you were a wild warrior, hurling yourself into battle heedless of your wounds. But yes, despite my teasing, our journey has been one of the most rewarding times in my life. I met so many people, all fighting to survive this chaotic era. On second thought, maybe I could linger for a while longer yet. After all, what better place to fulfill my duty?
Your duty?
Well, I call it a duty, but it's a humble matter compared to the exploits of someone like yourself. I learned medicine from my father, and he from his father. Along with that knowledge, they passed down the ideal of healing the sick and aiding the wounded. Now that I'm of a certain age, it's my duty to pass that ideal on to someone else. Just as Chuha passed her dreams and ideals on to you. Which is a roundabout way of asking, would you let me travel with you a little while longer?
Of course.
Thank you, Ziluan. I mean, that is to say, I shall continue to be at your service and provide what help I can.
Acquired Muso Rage, letting you unleash ultimate Muso attacks. You have acquired a skill at Muso rank and can now activate Muso Rage. To do so, completely fill up the extended Muso gauge and press, thumbsticks. On Rage mode, you can unleash ultimate Muso attacks when the Muso gauge reaches 0, or you press B. It is also possible to activate War God Rage without a full Muso gauge as long as the gauge has reached activation threshold. Alrighty. Damn, I was not expecting to go on a field trip today.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Quit
Even
messing
with
with
such
the
an
damn
family,
dill, you
Ren
cat.
Shao stands out as truly powerful, trumping
Quit. He's wanting to bite at the damn tag on my shoe. Whatever you want to call it on the back there. Alright, well.
Has a discerning eye.
We'll talk to those people next episode.
Well,
So I'm gonna assume this was Bylon, the the unknown sender. Well, no, it wouldn't have been because he didn't even know that we were alive. Who the fuck? Okay. Nonary, due to recent developments, I will no longer be able to call upon you. The chaos of our world is constantly severing bonds, and with this parting from Cao Cao, I must also cast away my connection with you. So the next time we meet, we'll be as enemies, will it not? It is regrettable, but this letter it will have to serve as my farewell to you. P.S. There is no need to reply. Thanks. Nonri, thank you for defending our caravan from those bandits. You had just started your journey as a wandering warrior when you helped us. It has been a long time since I last saw you, but I'm relieved that you seem to be in good health. What's more, I have heard that you have remembered your past, and you still act with as just much honor as you did before rediscovering yourself. You are the sacred wings that will carry our world into the peace that awaits us. I have no doubt you will continue to bring hope to all who gaze up at the sky in search of salvation. Please accept this modest gift as my thanks. I eagerly await the day we meet again. Money! Greetings, Nonri. Excuse me. I heard from the doctor that you regained your memories. Congratulations. With that case solved, I was sure Master Wan Ha would take some time to rest, but something just isn't right with him. He seems to fall into a trance and stare into the air at the strangest times. When I went to get some medicine from him the other day, I brought him the meal of wild vegetables he enjoys so much as reward for the trouble, but his reaction fell far short from his typical delight. If Master Wan Hua is depressed, I can't help but worry about him. What if you try to cheer him up? I think that may just work. Please do whatever you can to help him.
Go ahead.
Yeah, damn, I wasn't expecting to take a fields trip. That was hella sad. But anyways, that'll be it for this episode. Thank y'all for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.